city's budget battle is intensifying as Mayor Mamdani calls for a new way to tax the rich. As political reporter Marcia Kramer explains, Governor Hochul is slamming the door on that idea.
Large cutouts of the New York Knicks starting lineup in the Eastern Conference playoffs filled the rotunda at City Hall, only steps away from where Mayor Mamdani and Council Speaker Julie Menin were seeking to dunk their budget ball with a new way to tax the rich. They want the state to reduce something called the Pass-Through Equity Tax Credit, PTET.
The PTET is essentially a loophole that allows high-income earners to reduce their federal tax burden.
Even though Council Speaker Julie Menin joined the mayor in calling for the new revenue stream, which could mean another $1 billion to help close the city's budget gap, Governor Hochul said the pair had fouled out.
It's not happening.
What do you mean it's not happening?
We're not changing PTET.
Hochul said she'd already found over $4 billion in state aid to the city, and that Mamdani and Menin have a spending problem.
And we've encouraged the speaker and the mayor to do what every other city has to do, is look at your expenses. What is growing exponentially? They have programs that are growing not 4% a year, but 4% a month. And so they have to do what every other city's doing.
Budget watchdogs agree with the governor. Instead of trying to tax their way out of their budget problems, they should stop spending so much.
Right-size spending. Stop spending on programs that don't help New Yorkers. We've increased spending $16 billion more than inflation over the last 10 years.
Despite Hochul's reluctance, the mayor still wants more state aid, even if he were to actually get this new tax.
Is this the last thing that you need from Albany? Like, if Albany grants you this, will be the last ask?
We cannot proceed with balancing that budget without the additional revenue and cost shifts from Albany.
Marcia, you know, the mayor is supposed to unveil a new budget proposal in just a few days, May 1st. Is he going to meet that deadline?
Well, he and the city council speaker said that they were going to pass a resolution to extend the deadline to May 12th in the hope that Albany will come up with extra taxes, but it doesn't look that way right now.
All right. So I know from your reporting today that I find very interesting, the governor had another surprise for the mayor today.
Well, she's agreed to meet with Ken Griffin. He's a hedge fund billionaire who the mayor has made the poster boy for his plan to get a pied-à-terre tax. He attacked him for having a $283 million apartment. So the governor is going to meet with him on Thursday, and he says that he's going to talk to her about the direction that the city's going in. So stay tuned, because he's threatened to pull $6 billion program that he was going to do a Park Avenue development. He's not going to do it.
Don't suppose this is open press meeting.
Oh, I wish.
I wish too. Marcia, thank you.